Hello and good morning. It's 6 o'clock for me in the morning, so just wanted to create this video for you so that it's easy for you to understand how it works and how the reporting system is going to be helpful for you using pivots and other features. So as you can see, I have this updated file and I have already sent it to you. So let's open it. Password is, as you know, the usual one. So we have the file open here, and in order to create a new report or to process a set of client files, you must clear the existing data from the report generator. And in order to do that, you need to click on the clear data. It will ask for your confirmation if you would want to clear all the data from the sheets. If you're sure, then click on yes. If you have any doubts or if you want to check the existing data, you should click on no. So in this case, we'll go and clear off the data from all the tabs. Then we'll start importing again. So to import a particular file, as you know, you need to click on the data import and then browse for the files. Where is Mr. Troy? Here are the files. So you open them one by one and it asks you to provide the client name or the site name or something. In this case, as you can see, we have camp 145. So okay, it starts copying and pasting the data on the respective tabs for the report to be generated. I basically wanted to give you a bit of overview on the pivot tables, as you already know about monthly inventory and list of projects reports. So it gave a message that successfully imported data from PRS, the file which you processed. Do you want to import data from any other PRS file? If you have any other file, then you should click on yes, otherwise no, which will, if you click on no, it will complete the process. So in this case, we are going to import few more files. So we'll click on yes, select the second one, provide the site name which is camp 195, click on OK. The site name is being used to identify the data. If you see, we are importing data from multiple files and there has to be a differentiator that from which site what data is, in order to give you the accurate report. So even this one is completed, we should click on yes for the next one, camp 25A. Let's give that, click on OK. The processing speed is a bit slow because of the heavy size of the PRS templates, and it takes a bit of time to open it and then go through all the tabs and copy the information. So you'll have to bear with that. Nothing much can be done than that. So we'll go for another file, camp 4. Okay. And we are done. So since we uploaded all the files, we should click on no, which will exit the process. Then you have these buttons for the pivot tables. I have tried to capture almost all the objects of the PRS, such as roster, hydration, medication, consumables, etc. So it will show you the respective data, and it is highly flexible and you can customize the pivots based on what you want to see or what you want to know. So let's go and check PRS pivot, and I have added a new feature called slices, and I'll show you how it works and how it is useful. So let's go to PRS pivot. It says that the pivot table has been refreshed. It will show you this data. So it is showing you all the information for the PRS table which was imported out of those 4 files. So if you see, if you click on this area, anywhere in this area, it will open up this pivot table field list. I'll take you through as in what it does. For now, let's concentrate on this. I was not sure which all information you would like to see, so I just took some random field names and populated here. In this case, event type, and then event class, work related event classification, and number of events. For example, health promotion occurred for 60 times, and so on, number of non-negative or exceedance, etc. These on the top, the site name, company, month, event type, illness type, injury type, and all that, treatment, these are called slices, and these are very useful feature, and they give you the access of instant filter. If you see all these site names, these were the 4 which we imported, and currently this section of the pivot table, or this number 98, is showing you a sum of all the events of these 4 sites. So if you would like to see a particular site such as camp 145, you need to click on that, and as you can see, the numbers has been refreshed, and it is showing you the information for only camp 145. Similarly, if you would like to see camp 195, click on that, and the number refreshed, camp 25 refreshed, camp 4. Now you might think that what if I want to see, so I was saying that it is flexible, and based on these slices you can click any one of them and the numbers or the table would be refreshed automatically. So if you would like to see multiple site details, then you need to hold the control key and then press any one of those, like this. Oh shit. Well, it stopped working. Let me see. Okay, I'm back. Excel crashed. I think I was faster than the Excel processing speed. So we were at this, selecting the multiple sites. So you have to press control key and then select any other site. You can select as many of them you want. So camp 145 and 195 you selected, and those are highlighted, and the numbers, as you can see here, is 36 for these 2 sites. Suppose if you would like to add the information for camp 4 as well, you select that and the numbers are refreshed. Now similarly, you can use all these other slices, company, month, etc. Now you have these 3 sites selected, and now if you would like to see the information only for the July month, you just have to click on this. So the information would be updated here. You can see that only camp 145 is active or highlighted in a blue color, or let's say that button is active, and camp 195 and camp 4, they are inactive. That means that there is no data for the month of July, and with all these filters for camp 195 and camp 4. If you press control and click on August, see camp 4 is active now. It means that there is data for camp 4 in August. So similarly, you have all this information, and you can just unselect any of these and click on any filter criteria, and it will update the information here in this table. I'm planning to have a chart as well for all this, which will be dynamic, similar to this table, and it will work with all these slices. Let's take another example. and select all from here, and let's say you want to see the details only for burns. So you have only one, and that is for camp 145. This is the company in month of July. Injury type and illness type is blank. Treatment offsite required was no. So this is how you see that information for the burn injury type. What else I should tell you? You can select any one of these pressing and holding the control key, and it will highlight all the information for you, whichever is available, and then you can check that. Now again, clicking back on this, which will bring up the pivot table field list. It has all the column headers of the PRS. Since we are on pivot PRS table here, it's a pivot table for PRS, so it will have all the column headers of PRS table, and then you can add, drag and drop from this list of column headers in these areas. This column labels are aligned in this manner. Column labels are these. Row labels are these. This area is your row label, this is your column label, and this section is the value which gives you the counts. So if you see, number of events and number of non-negative of accidents is coming as value, and these are your column headers for event classification, and injury is your row label. So you can add any one of these from here. Let's say if you would like to see the company information, just drag and drop it here. So the company has been added. You also have an option of moving it here and there, so you can do that. As I said, it's highly flexible and you can customize it according to your needs. So for now, let's remove company from here, and please keep a note that we'll have to come to a conclusion of coming to an agreement of using which all columns in the pivot table, so that slices stay intact. As you can see, if I insert company here, this area increases, and the slices get bit unsettled. So we'll have to come to an agreement or one fixed table as in which all columns you would want, and according to your requirements, you are free to add and remove these fields from here or vice versa. And you should check with your top boss as in what really do you need or what really do you want to see. It can be customized as per the requirement. So I have explained you slices, I have explained you how to add fields and where to add those fields, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And the last thing is, you can see this small plus sign on the header, row label. If you click on that, it expands the information for that event type. Whatever information you have in this column, in the first column, that will be considered as a parent information, and if you click on this plus, it opens up the details. So this is the parent and this is the child information. If you click on event classification work related, it opens up another information section for you, which is again a child. So it works in a hierarchy. So now you can see the numbers. It is injury, and then it is work related, and then it is first add injury and lost time injury, and then you have the numbers for that. Okay, where did I add the, let's select all of them and select all these months. So now you can see how it changed. You also have retreatment here, so you can click and expand it and see what all was there. So this was for PRS pivot, and similarly you have all these pivots. Let's go to, let's say, medication. So here we are at medication. I could not see any other main field to have it as a slicer, so I